Hello, okay, welcome again. So in the last video we said we can take a particular term, right? We subtract its previous term, oh, and that is going to give us the difference. Yeah, I'll just leave the difference as D. Okay, in other words, you take a particular term, 5 in this case, you subtract and get 4. 9 minus 5, 4. What? 13 minus 9, 4, and so on. Okay? Now, let me tell you now that, okay, I'm not telling you. You can see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 terms. Okay? And I'm going to label them as term number 1, respectively, term number 2, term number 3, term number 4, and lastly, term number 5. Okay? So, we have term number 1 being 1, term number 2 being 5, term number 3 being 9, and so on. Okay? So, let us use this formula. So, using this formula, we say that we take a term. Let's pick any term. Let's pick T4. Subtract its previous term. T3 is the same as D. Okay. T4 is 13. T3 is 9. That gives us 4. That gives us D. And it's true. Right? So now, let's continue. It looks like we are coming up with some mathematical formulas. Okay? So let's continue. Now, what if we don't actually have T1, T2, T3, but instead we have Tn? Right? Now, for us to understand this notation, I told you that this stands for term. This is a term. This is a position. Where is this term? For example, 1 is a term in position 1. 5 is a term in position 2. 9 is a term in position 3. 13 is a term in position 4. I hope you will understand that now. Okay? Now, finding the common difference, we said we take a term, for example, T4, we subtract T3, the previous one. But now, we say that we take a term, we subtract its previous term, and we can get a previous term by subtracting by 1. And indeed, this is the same as T4 minus T3, the same as D. Now I can do this with T5. I can say T5, a term, I take T5, I subtract it by its previous term. Okay, I get D. Now this is this T5 minus T4. Okay, note this, previous. Okay, now let's continue. Sorry about that. let's continue. We said we take a particular term, we subtract the term its previous. This is D, and this is the equation for the common denominator, common difference. So after this video, you are going to get some few, 3 if not more questions that will ask you about that you'll be given a sequence, and then you'll be asked about the common difference. So it will be a good practice for you to play around it. Try to practice it, try to make sense of the equation, make sure you understand it. We take a particular term, that term, we subtract its previous, we get D. Take this equation and put it in your equation box. It will help you.